Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. Welcome to another episode of E-Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. All right, let's not waste more time. Let's get right into this reaction.
The terrifying human being you see in this photo killed his entire family twice. This man is Gregory Green, and in 1991 he stabbed his wife in the face and chest, killing her and their unborn child. He then called 911 and waited for the police to come. After serving 16 years in prison, he was released in 2008 with the support of family and friends, including a pastor who lobbied on his behalf. He then married Faith Harris, the pastor's daughter.
Stop, hard stop. Hard stop. Hard stop. What? What? Okay, hold on. Before we continue this story, let me get this straight, bro. This guy stabbed his pregnant wife in the face. Stabbed the pregnant wife in the face to death, right? Was it one good stab to the face to death? 16 years in prison. Light work when you really think about it. 16 years in prison. Is able to come out because I'm guessing the pastor really talked to him. This guy must know how to talk or something. I'm not sure. The pastor vouched for him to the point. This is how you know that it's not even BS. Like, I have to give the pastor props for like, he must have really believed, because some pastors are full of shit. Like, they just say stuff just to say it. But it seems like he really believed that this guy had been rehabilitated to the point that you allow your daughter to marry a nigga who just got out of prison for stabbing his pregnant wife in the face. That's another level of faith in God. I tell you what. Let's keep going. My God.
Faith Harris, the pastor's daughter, and became a stepfather to her two teenage children, and the couple would go on to have two daughters of their own. However, on September...
Hey, at least he let these kids, at least he got two kids, hey. After they probably, hey, if I was watching them, I'm like, okay, my daughter's pregnant. If I was the pastor, oh, my daughter's pregnant. Oh, man, this is when he stabbed last time. Should we? Boom, they had two kids. Okay, so far, so good. So far, so good. Still couldn't be my daughter. I'll tell you that. Let's keep going.
However, on September 21st, 2016, Faith found herself bound with duct tape and zip ties in the basement of their Michigan home. Her foot had been shot, her face slashed with a box cutter, and her 4 children were dead. The killer was her husband, and just as Gregory did when he killed his first wife, he called 911 and waited for police to come. He is now serving life in prison. Let's hope he actually stays put this time.
The Darwin Award. This is Darwinism, guys. This is survival of the fittest, guys. I want you guys to understand. This is survival of the fittest. We have to. You guys heard about the dodo birds back in the day, right? I don't know how true this is, or maybe it's a myth, but they said the dodo birds were really, really stupid. Really, really stupid. I did also hear they're overhunted, hence why they got extinct, but I also heard that their stupidity also played a role in it, right? And that's just Darwinism, bro. It's like certain animals cannot make it into the new world because their intelligence is not there. They're holding us back, right? They're holding us back. They have to be able to evolve to fit in, right? I think the pastor and his lineage, this is one of those Darwin moments, right? It has to be one of those Darwin moments. This woman the pastor's daughter must like living life on the edge. She must like living life on the edge. Because the moment I heard, I was like, okay, so this guy stabbed his ex-wife in the face. Now here I come, about to marry this man, and then they end up having 2 kids. This is the thing that's funny, right? It's not funny, but it's funny because a lot of people, like a lot of single moms, try to pretend like they're not desperate. But I swear they have to be one of the most desperate, at least in America. Well, I'm not saying America, anywhere else. Anywhere, like, America's the only place that'll shame you for not wanting to mess with a single mom. But they have to be desperate. Because imagine the level of desperation you have to marry an ex-killer after you have 2 kids, right? An ex-killer, she just wanted love so bad. An ex-killer of not another dude. It's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm messing with a hood dude that was out here in the gang killing other men. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, men are like pit bulls. We don't usually attack, like people think pit bulls attack other humans a lot. No, they attack other dogs. Just like men, we attack other men, right? So it's one thing if it's like that, like, oh, he's misunderstood, like he just out here with, have a temper, but only with other men and stuff like that. That's one thing. But the mere fact that he stabbed his loved one, who happened to be his wife, that should have been enough for you to be like, nah, I'm good. But the desperation was so high. The desperation was so high. She said, F it. I'm going to give the mother murderer a chance. I'm going to give him a chance and get not 1, but 2 babies. Now she's 4 babies deep. Well, now she's 0 babies deep after this guy decided to stab up the kids. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. There's more to the story. There's more to the story. Like, you guys have to understand, I'm a misogynistic bigot. So when I hear this, I'm thinking that I think both of his wives got spicy. That's what I think, they got spicy. I would not be surprised if, I'm telling you, son, you guys got to watch out for a pregnant black woman, bruh. Yes, their skin is glowing. They look cute, everything. They seem like they're just like lovable people that just like to eat and be fat. But when that mood swing comes, oh my God, does it come? And they start saying some outlandish things, my wife included, that they would never say if they weren't pregnant. I'm talking about crazy stuff like, what the hell? That's why you shouldn't be surprised when you see a lot of dudes and girls, they break up during pregnancy. Have you noticed that? A lot of people break up during the pregnancy. And then they end up like creating a single mom. At least in the black community, it's sad. Like, they'll have a great relationship. It might even be a 2-year relationship, 2 or 3 years relationship is great. The moment she gets pregnant, they break up. they break up. And I'm telling you, it's because the spiciness. I'm telling you. So I'm wondering, was she pregnant, got spicy, he stabbed? That's stabbed in the face. Wow, he's still a nut. He's still a nut regardless. And then the same thing. The 2 pregnancies, he held himself back. He's been rehabilitated a little bit, but then something else happened that got real spicy. Then he was like, nah, today's the day. I'm taking the kids too. I'm killing the whole lineage. Like, he's nuts. He's nuts, right? I'm surprised he didn't kill his wife. Or maybe he was just like, this time I'm not killing my wife. I've learned my lesson. I'm killing the kids. I'm taking the kids out. Taking all these kids. Taking my kids out. Oh, maybe he killed her kids first and like, I feel bad for killing her kids. Let me kill our kids too, so it won't say that I'm not being fair or equal opportunist guy, right? This guy's a sicko, son. This guy's a sicko, and thank God he's getting life. I'm surprised he's not getting an electric chair. To be honest with you, I guess I don't know if Michigan does electric chairs or death sentence. But yeah, I'm surprised he's not getting that. The fact that she was bounded up and he didn't kill her. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. The pastor is sitting there looking stupid because he played himself. You played yourself. I think his confidence in God is very high. And, that's great. That really is good. Do you believe and you have a lot of strength, right? It's like, what was that? Was it David in the lion's den? I think the Bible story goes that they pushed David. Was it King Nebuchadnezzar? I could be wrong. But I think they pushed... Was it David or Daniel? I'd be mixing up names in the Bible. I need to go back to the Bible and really go through it. I think he got thrown into the lion's pit, and they pretty much, angels came and kept the mouths shut because God protected him from those lions. He was out there chilling with the lions and everything. Even though which is interesting too, because the lions' mouths were shut, he still, the lions could have still clawed the hell out of him. And I guess they, God made sure everything was good. But then after they brought him out the pit, they dropped the king's advisors in there because the king's advisors were the ones who advised the king to drop David into the pit because they didn't like him and everything, right? And they didn't close the mouths for the lions that time. The lions killed the hell out of those advisors. So I'm wondering if he thought this was one of those situations. God has rehabilitated this guy. He should be good. And, she's covered by the blood of Jesus. And maybe she was covered by the blood of Jesus, but those kids weren't. Those kids were not. Or maybe it was just time for those kids to go. It's sad, man. It's sad. It really is, man. I don't think enough justice is done, to be honest with you. And hey, but it's still Darwin. It's still the Darwinism. All right. But that's all I got to say, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, right? If you stay this long, I was about to repeat myself again, right? But that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.